Happy Halloween, Pisces. This is Bonnie from Soulstar Bliss with your October 2022 mini tarot reading. Let's take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you. Here we go. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, page of wands, you can stop by my website. I've included the link down below, which is www.soulstarbliss.com. And I've also included readings by Judy. You can book me there. I'd like to tell you about the necklace I have on. Whenever I wear this necklace, I get lots of emails as to what stone it is, and it's preonite and perfect for Halloween. So I thought I would share that with you and tell you what it was. And please remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. So let's take a look here and see what is coming up for you. My goodness, here. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Let's see. Wow, it seems like there's been a learning curve of some kind where you understand now you can't go back and change the past. You can only work with what's left or change the future in the here and now. That's big. That's big medicine there. That's a big realization or awakening. Because if we can learn from the past, we're not going to repeat the same mistakes. Hopefully, if we've really learned it, we're not going to. Star card says, if you've had a vision or a dream or you just know something, don't let anyone take that from you. I've heard of so many people saying, I knew I was gonna, I shouldn't have turned there. My husband said, or my girlfriend said, turn or whatever. And I did. And then we got in an accident. Trust that spirit is that you did see. Don't have someone say, oh, that can't be. Okay, just heads up for whoever that's for. Trust yourself. Decisions this month. It says I have the Two of Swords, which means a choice. I always feel a two as a choice, but it's a serious choice. And it says, take your blindfold off, look around, and then, you don't have to choose yes or no like that quick. You can analyze, look at what's going on around. Look how things have been in the past. And if you do that, you have another Two of Pentacles right after that. You're going to make wise decisions. Is everything going to be perfect right away? I hope it is, but if it's not, take your time. This says gaiety in the midst of change, like thinking, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. Things are good. Boom, roadblock. Well, then stop, step back, and take a breath and see what you should do. Chariot says one who achieves greatness. That might be you, Pisces. I feel that it is. Okay. This has been prominent already, and we're just getting started. Someone from the past, and I feel it's in the love area that didn't go so well, may be reappearing or trying to contact you. And that it's up to you what you do, but I would treat them like a new friend, possibly, just because I have the Tower card, the Lovers, and the Five of Cups here. I would just treat them like a new friend. You do whatever you wish, but if you don't want to go through the same thing you already have, and you may not, they really may have changed, but let them prove that to you. It says you're strong, very strong, and it says your excuses are gone now, meaning you haven't learned to, if I'm going back to this person coming back, maybe you haven't given yourself a chance to be with somebody new or made a new life for yourself or a change of some kind. Just take your time. You're strong. And nobody should push you into making a decision about a love issue, okay? So please remember that. But interestingly enough, I have a pregnancy card here. So do with that, with what you will also. Okay, it says moving away from pain from the past. Oh, I love that. I love that. It's like standing up for yourself. And those of you, and this too, I just said this, I swear 5 minutes ago, is if you're grieving. Grieving is a process. Nobody can tell you how many days, months, years, or whatever it's going to take, or lifetimes. It's going to be up to you. So you just follow that process and stand up for yourself. Nobody should push you through that process. And if you're grieving a person, an animal, loss of a house, a job, whatever it is, a divorce, let your time be your time. It says there's a lot of commotion around you. There's a lot of things going on around you. I don't know if you're busy with kids, busy with work, you just feel like running here, running there, doing all kinds of things, which is fine, but make sure you get some rest also. And here it says, if you hear gossip about yourself or your family, just ignore it, okay? I don't know who that's for, okay? Because once you engage in that, it can get kind of ugly. But if people are going to talk, there's nothing you can do about it. And I know that's not for everybody, but it says because of an argument, this could happen. So whoever that's for, just use your head, be the adult, step back and take your time. So something's already in the works for you that's quite big. Spirit is, maybe you've been praying for, manifesting something, and it says 3/4 of it's almost here, but the hard part is waiting for the divine time for it to show up. And it says it's almost like an awakening, or I've learned this is what I need, this is what I want. And yeah, you deserve it, don't you, Pisces? That's what you have to say. I open to receive and I deserve. Yes, you do. Got a lot of spirit help around. Of course, the veils are always pretty thin in October, but move forward. You don't have to walk on eggshells. It just says, if you're expecting something or asking for something, open to receive it. Anyone that has something legal going on this month, and it could be a carryover from months before, if you're going to court for anything, and I don't know who this is for either, have all of your paperwork there, because there's not a do-over. Okay, I don't know what that means, but you need all the paperwork you need. But I have the 9 of Cups here, which means it could turn out very well for you. But half of the turnout will be because you're prepared. You have what you need, the contract or piece of paper or ticket or whatever it is. Just make sure you have everything you need. And I feel like there's going to be, it's going to be resolved. I don't think it's going to be continuance or carried on. So whoever that's for, make sure you have everything, or your lawyer does, because I feel like that could turn out quite well for you. Okay, if you've been waiting for something I feel like someone's been waiting, for love or someone to come back. And if that's you, maybe you should just realize that if someone's going to come back that's been away from you, you've actually kind of shutting yourself off to the possibility of someone new coming in. Again, your choice, but I just kind of wanted to point that out to you. And if you are waiting for someone to come back and you broke up because of whatever reason, you may need some counseling, because it's hard sometimes for people to get over something, some kind of feeling cheated or deceitful or something like that. If that is you, make sure you take care of it. Don't just jump back in and start right over again, because usually, and I'm not saying it's going to, but I feel it could go back to the way it was, and there you go again, you start all over. And I really want to add that children especially, I know would rather be from a broken home than live in one. It says, don't be giving your power away, especially in a relationship. Everything's not 50-50. It would be great if it is. Sometimes it's 90-10. Sometimes it's 50-50, 40-60. Just be open to speaking up also. I feel like the things that you want are really right before you. And the Ace of Swords says victory, victory, victory. So again, be open to that. And take your time specifically. And I'm just feeling like here's the 7 of Pentacles. And I'm feeling this is representing love. It says, don't be foolish. Take your time. You don't want to repeat something that didn't go well. And something that's going well, great, keep going. That's not a riddle. It's pretty simple here. It says sometimes feeling alone or standing alone can be the best thing. You can have one opinion, someone else can have another. And then you can come together and make an agreement also. So think about that if you would. I feel like, wow, carrying other people's issues or burdens from the past really could interfere with your happiness today. Some things, yes, we're going to carry them, but we can put them on the shelf for a while and come back and get them. You have to live. Give yourself permission to live again. And when you do that, it seems like the sun shines for you, or whatever the people around you. Ace of Cups says when your mind is filled with spirit, fills your body at overflowing. What you think about, you become. And that is good too, is because you don't always want to be the one that says, like sometimes you say yes when you really want to say no. In a way, that's how you give your power away. And there's nothing wrong with the N-word saying no. And not, no, I can't right now, just no is fine. And if they don't understand that, then maybe you need to have a bigger discussion. I feel like new beginnings are possible. Your intuition's going to lead you along the way. Those of you who are thinking about starting a business, Do your homework. Find out, in your town or wherever you're wanting to do it, is it needed there? If you're going to do a flower shop and there's already 60 of them there, it might not be the right thing to do. But if it's, if there is no flower shops, it might be you're being guided to do that. So make sure you do your homework about starting a business. And I feel like even if you're meant to do this, you'll get the money also. If you need to go to the bank or the small business, whatever it might be, could be really a good thing for you. So, of course, fear can keep us from making that first step. But I think you're going to do it. I don't know who that's for or how many that's for, but preparedness in reverse is even if you had plans for a business and then remember everybody when COVID came, everything stopped. Maybe the timing wasn't right, but it says you'll be like an apprentice learning the way and learning how to do it. But you can also get guidance from someone else in business, because I feel like there's going to be a celebration this month for you, and it includes family and friends or co-workers. And it says try not to be afraid. And again, I'm focusing on something you're planning on starting. And I almost feel like some of you even had plans to do it before, and the delay, you thought maybe this wasn't what I was supposed to do. Check it out again, because I think you're going to get some answers there. Those of you that are wanting to travel, it says you're going to have a choice whether you do or not. But if you're making travel plans for the holiday time, I would start doing them now, because the tickets, I just had a ticket, I had to go somewhere, and it was really, really, I was shocked at how expensive it was. So you might want to do your shopping now. And happy Halloween, Pisces. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and I'll see you again next month.